Welcome back, baby. It's Hood Philosophy, episode 11. Season 2, episode 4. Whatever.
We just going. We just running that bag up, man.
Yes, sir. We back
Glad
at it.
to be back with y'all. You feel me? Glad to be back with my brothers, man. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. It's on the flow, man.
It's always good. It's a new week.
Yeah.
So, end of 1 week.
New month.
A new week. That's a new month.
This is our first time shooting this month.
We in March.
Mm-hmm.
Already.
Yeah. Our birthday's coming up.
Them April babies.
You a Taurus, though, right?
I'm a Taurus.
I'm an Aries.
I know. Shout out to them April babies, though, man.
Shout out to them Aries. That's how you say it, right? Shout out to the Aries.
Shout out to the Taurus, man.
I heard y'all toxic. I heard if you was ever in a relationship with a Taurus, you may have some consultation with them. What? You may be able to claim benefits or something like that. But you know them commercials, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that. Yeah, that, right. That was me. Girl at the crib like, I dated a Taurus. It's like, nah, but
That's funny, man.
But checking in, how you doing, man?
I'm good, bro.
How you doing?
Good. I think, what's this? It's March, or we what? Society, we've been in this whole corona thing for a year.
Just about. Because I checked my Snapchat memories and I was at somebody's St. Patrick's Day party. And then soon after that, things went left, man. I was stuck in the crib for 100-some days.
Damn.
Felt like
It's been a year already, y'all. How much progress have you made from last year?
a whole lot, bro. A whole lot. Like, personally, as a person, I've made a lot of progress. I've seen a lot of growth. Like, I just tweeted the other day, I be lit when I can recognize my own growth. You know what I'm saying? And being from a year ago, right, in the position that we was in, not really knowing what's going on, right, or thinking that, oh, it's going to last for a little bit and everything will be back to normal.
Right.
Here we are, almost 365 days later, right, and we still in the same position. Things have, I guess you could say things have gotten better, you know what I'm saying, because now we kind of starting to function a little bit more of the norm, right? People still starting to go back out, and gatherings are about to happen again.
Right, that's right.
And all of that stuff, but the world as we knew it would never be the same.
Facts, man. I would say that one thing, a positive about this whole thing is that we're a cleaner society.
Yeah, true.
Facts.
True. Because even myself, like, I've never been no dirty or, you feel me, no dirty person, nothing like that. But even I, like, do things a little bit differently. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm a little more mindful of, you know, what I'm touching. You know how when you was little, your mom used to be in the store and your mom used to slap your hand like, stop trying to touch everything. Stop touching everything. Get your hand off stuff.
I ain't touching everything,
Man, what? I'm grabbing doors like this.
Yeah, I'm
you know what I'm saying? I go to the gas station,
this.
you know what I'm saying? I'm put a glove on. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing one of these.
Man,
Come
4
on
or
now,
5
bro.
bottles of hand sanitizer.
My hand's not touching
everywhere,
nothing, bro. I swear
straight.
it's not.
For real, bro. But it's a cleaner society. But you feel me? To go back to your question, though, I'm doing straight. You feel me? This week was a busy one.
Yeah.
And I'm
Facts.
3 days out the week, I'm pushing, working 6:45 to 12 a.m. Turn around, gotta do it again.
Real deal grinder. Getting it in. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though, man. You staying busy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's something that, like, a lot of people get into a lot of shit and a lot of things they don't have no business getting into, bro, because they got too much time on their hands.
I was just saying that this
know
morning.
What I'm saying?
Right. I was just saying this morning, so I was like, being focused and always having something to do, you feel me? You stay at a lot of stuff and you miss a lot of bullshit, bro. Mm-hmm. For real, bro, because you just know you got something going on. You too focused on this. Mm-hmm. Basically the bag.
Right.
You feel me, bro? So I ain't really been in a lot of bullshit. You feel me? Just been staying in my lane. Mm-hmm.
Me and my pops was having a conversation. Like, we was talking on the phone, and I was just telling. He was like, "I'm gonna let you go. I know you probably got a lot going on." And I did, and I was just basically breaking down my schedule to him and all of that stuff. And I told him, "Shit, I'd rather be tired than bored." You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather have my day full with stuff, with productivity, and trying to get things done, right, and be tired from that. From knowing I'm doing stuff to put myself in a better position, than to be bored and getting myself into shit I don't got no business getting into, or you know what I'm saying, wasting my own time. You know what I'm saying?
Like facts. You feel me? And I myself, like you said, I would prefer it this way, bro. 'Cause I got too much time on my hands. I feel like I'm just stagnant.
Ain't no telling. You're not doing nothing. You're not progressing.
You feel me? So at least I know, even though I may be tired, at least I know I'm working towards something.
Facts.
And it's gonna pay off.
Facts. So let's look a year in review, right?
We also
Coronavirus.
Then literally right after. So basically, you say this is year 2 of Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor's murder.
You feel me? I think George Floyd coming up soon, right? Or not too
No,
far.
that was in the summer.
It's in the summer.
Yeah, it's some.
See, Corona made it seem like he wasn't too far behind.
Corona makes it like everything go boom, 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 boom. I swear, bro.
Man,
I swear.
basketball shut down.
Okay, so let me ask you this, bro. What do you miss most about what we knew life as before the pandemic? Let me ask you that.
Okay, one thing I will say is just the social events. That's one thing I can honestly say.
Yeah.
If I really think about it, bro, the one thing I can honestly say that I miss. So I'm gonna first say church, cause like I stopped going cause it got real hectic. You feel me? Me working in the school and whatnot, and
Right.
older people at church, so you know that plays a role.
Did your church make adjustments and start doing like live streams and stuff like that? Yeah, mine did too.
We actually was outside, so we had like in the car service.
That's good. That's good. Mine went like we haven't. My home church completely haven't gone back to in-person services yet. So they've been on all live stream. I think that's something like what's crazy about the pandemic is right. People had to figure out ways to do things differently, and a lot of the things that they figured out how to do differently has benefited.
For real.
They benefited from it, and now moving forward, going back to a more normal, daily life.
Right.
Those things that they established for the virus purpose can continue to grow, right? So like let's talk about church service. My church, like I said, we haven't been back in person yet. But when we decide to go back in person, we still have the opportunity and we still have the capability to live stream.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like now we got people in the church in person, and then we still got people that can't make it to church, live streaming on Facebook or whatever platform.
Facts. And that innovation and creativity. A lot of people found out how creative they can be if they sat down and just focused.
Right.
So I will say that's a plus. Well, that was one plus of Corona. But going back just to social events, bro, like just being around.
Like parties, gatherings. Yeah, facts.
Ones, bro.
Yeah,
that's
cause
really just really being around my loved ones.
we missed out on some crucial family like traditions.
Memories.
Yeah, facts. We missed out on Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving,
4th of July, too. Yep.
4th. My family, we do a New Year's Eve, a New Year's Day brunch. So like New Year's Day brunch, we missed out on that. Like all the birthdays, all types of stuff.
Our birthday was last year.
Man, I was drunk in my room by myself for my birthday.
I just had brunch, with the family. Shout out to the family. I had brunch. Pops had cooked brunch. Yeah, I had brunch.
My daddy's birthday, we was in quarantine. Me and my sister went and got some party hats. Some of them, them party, yeah, we had. We got him a cake and everything, bro. That's how we kicked it for his birthday. His birthday at the end of the month, the last day, March 31st.
Oh, that's straight. That's
okay,
cool.
so you say you miss the social events?
What about you?
Yeah, I say that. I miss being out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to, go where I want to go when I want to go, and not have to worry about, having to wear a mask and this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I agree with you. The social gatherings, being out, being able to sit down in a restaurant for like you can now, but like
it's not the same.
Now the waits is 40 minutes because they can't. It's only a certain level of capacity that they going to. You know what I'm saying?
Call and do reservations.
Call and do reservations. Nah, and I'm weird, bro. I don't like talking to people on the phone. That's strangers, bro. I just don't. I don't like ordering my food. So like, if you around me and we both finna get food, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna defer to you. Like you're going to order the food because I don't like talking on the phone with strangers, bro.
There you go.
You feel me?
Right. Why is that? Why you?
I don't know, bro. I just always been like that, bro. Like I just don't like. I hate it, bro. I do it because, of course, business got to get handled, right? If I want to order food, I got to order the food. If I got to make a call to do something, right, and I got to talk to somebody, then, it gotta get handled. But like if I could avoid it, I do.
I try. Yep.
I try to. I swear.
I don't know. You right? Cause I don't know. That's just something. I'm the same way. When I gotta call parents from work, I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to call no parent, bro. I'm not. I don't talk to my own. I don't know.
Facts. I feel it.
So you feel my feeling. You just don't know.
So let me ask you this: what's something that you think you've benefited from because of the pandemic?
I reiterate what I said when I was asked this question, kind of in the middle of the pandemic. Really, bro, my focus just being set down. You know, society sitting us down and just forcing us to really come up with something. You focus on yourself. You feel me? It made us focus on ourselves, reevaluate what we got going on. From that standpoint, bro, I just knew something had to shake, bro, because it wasn't working. And Corona, you like, man, you sit down and you like, only getting one source of income, and then with that, you couldn't qualify for, you feel me, for unemployment. So you like, this ain't gonna work. So you got to make something else shake. So just sitting down, bro, reevaluate what I got going on, what I need to do to get to where I wanna go. I can say that's one benefit of this. For real.
Right. This podcast, that's a benefit of this too. Because if that wouldn't happen, we
wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here.
Or we wouldn't. We probably would just be getting started if there's something that we would.
Facts. And I was
just really trying to get into is for real.
Facts. And I say the second thing is just being grateful for what we do have.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very appreciative for everything that I have.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy because, so, I talked about this in one of our first couple episodes.
Okay.
Like my 4 pillars of life, like 4 things that I really try to control every day, right? My time, my wisdom intake, my perspective, and my enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? And before this whole pandemic, bro, those were things that I didn't really pay attention to. Or didn't pay as close attention to. You know what I'm saying? Or it wasn't no priority, wasn't no focus, right? But because the pandemic made us sit down, quarantine made us sit down and made us really like, you know, spend time with ourselves, get to know ourselves and look at things different and evaluate stuff differently. Like my whole mindset took a change, bro. It took a 360.
Right.
Like I've never been a negative mindset person. I've always been self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? I've always been pretty disciplined for the most part. Right? But because of the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? And again, I reiterate, having to sit down and really having to take time for yourself and really having to focus, right, on who you are as a person, like, you know, being grateful for life take a whole different meaning than what it was before.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we've lost people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? People's lives have been altered because of this pandemic, whether because they've had the virus or, you know, they've known somebody and they lost somebody who had the virus, or, you know, just in general, like losing a job or something like that.
Right.
So like, my first one is time, right? Time is really precious. You know what I'm saying? Time is so valuable, and I feel like we learned through this pandemic, bro, that we can't take time for granted because we don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sports was taken away from us like that.
Right.
You know, getting up, going to work was taken away from us like that. Making that chicken was taken away from us like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what type of time you got going on in this world. You don't know. You on God's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And to throw something in going off, that takes me back to what Steve talked about, what he learned about times, being punctual. So, you know, I really been trying to be punctual. Then going on what you said, like making that time count.
Right. Gotta make it count, bro.
Gotta make it count.
You gotta make it count. And like, it's really no time for wasted days. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course you can have your days where, you know, you just feel like you just don't really feel like doing nothing. You want to be lazy and just sit on your ass that day and just take some time for yourself. Those are important. You gotta have those days. But you gotta have more productive days than you do non-productive days.
Facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta get to it.
Facts.
You really gotta get to it, bro. And that's something that I really, you know, started to think more about and take more seriously my own time and being in control of my own time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then the wisdom, right? I sat down, I started reading more. I start watching and listening to podcasts and taking in what people had to say and other perspectives and other points of views. You know what I'm saying?
Watching the news.
Watching the news, exactly.
Watching
like this shit made us sit down and watch the news and stay up to date. Like even days now, like I usually start my day off by watching First Take. You know what I'm saying? Sports. But now sometimes I'll switch it up and I'll turn on CNN, you know, and seeing what's going on, what Biden got going on. Is we getting our stimmies today or not?
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Is we getting our stimmies today or not? Like, what's the deal? Like that type of stuff, right? So you like that intake, that wisdom intake. You know what I'm saying? The conversations I've had with people that I'm close with, whether it be y'all, you and Mark, or you know what I'm saying, my homeboys or my LBs, my pops and my mom and them. Those conversations are different. You know what I'm saying? Those conversations are different. So now I'm asking these type of questions because of going back to time. You don't know what's going to happen, bro. So I need to know this stuff, and I want to know it now. So that if, you know, shit was to go left or, you know, life circumstances was to change, I will be equipped and I'll be prepared.
Right.
Right.
It's almost like how we used to talk about it when it comes to sports. You feel me? Once you visualize yourself, because I feel like when you talk to, let's say, the older generation, being able to get that knowledge, I feel like you're then able to visualize a little more into the future. So then once you get there, you be like, oh, mentally I done been here. Feel me? So physically you gonna already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We talk about for football too. For sports, same thing. You feel me? So most definitely, bro, I would say that. You know,
that and then my perspective, you know, my third one is perspective.
Definitely that.
You know what I'm saying? That positive, like my mindset. I've gotten rid of all negative thinking.
Yes.
As best I can. Like, of course, I have my moments where it's like, especially when it comes to school right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a class that I'm taking. That class whooping my ass, right? So, and I'm trying my hardest not to be negative about it, or you know what I'm saying, to have a positive perspective on the class. So like my perspective has changed, and the pandemic made my perspective change because, you know, I'm just more appreciative.
Right.
You know, I'm more appreciative for everything. All the little things, I'm way more appreciative of them. You know what I'm saying? I try my best not to take things for granted, and I keep a positive perspective on everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, if something bad go happen and something go left, okay, that's fine. It may have been out of my control, and if it is my control, I didn't do something to make things go better, right? So now it's back to the drawing board. I'm not starting from scratch. I'm starting from experience.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And now let's positively figure out the lesson that we can learn in that situation.
Right. I would, like you said, perspective, and sitting here thinking about that, bro. I feel like everybody, well, most of us in society, with this whole when the pandemic did come and we shut down, people were able to see, you know, view society from a different perspective because we had a lot happen. We were just sitting here talking about Breonna Taylor. And then from there, you know, we had the BLM, Black Lives Matter movement going on. You know, and a lot of unheard voices was being heard. And, you know, like NBA used their platform to voice, you know, their opinion and things like that. And then not even just from that, just from, like you said, those that were affected, you know, being laid off from a job, losing loved ones. So, you know, with the world being still and not really having nothing to do, all you can do is just listen. So now listen, bro. I feel like a lot of pain and a lot of unheard voices were heard, were seen. So, you know, that, you know, with that being able to happen allows our society to be a better place.
Right.
We can learn from each other, learn from others.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I like that perspective piece you put in.
Right. And then lastly, my last one is enthusiasm. And I get that from the frat. You know what I'm saying? My dad always tell me, bro, my pops always tell me, don't lose your, if we talking about the frat right now, he's always telling me don't lose your enthusiasm for the frat.
Fact.
Right. So I took that and I applied it to life. Don't lose your enthusiasm for life because it's so precious, bro. It's so valuable. It's so fragile. You know what I'm saying?
Because, like, when it comes to the frat, bro, you know, we be turned off for anything.
Facts.
Like, if it's something that we really enjoy in the frat, You feel me? We be turned up, ready,
Right.
off dribble.
Mm-hmm.
So having to take that, I'm like, dang, if I'm really like this with a frat, I gotta be the same way in life.
Life,
You
bro.
feel me? So
Because if you're not enthusiastic about what you're doing, why you doing it?
there you go. Like for
You know
real,
what
like
I'm saying? You wasting your own time.
wasting your own time. It's
Right?
pointless.
And then
What
if
doing
you
is
wasting your
pointless.
time and you got others involved, that means you wasting
other people's time, bro.
And one thing that you should never do in life, you should never waste your own time
And other
and don't
people's
ever
time.
waste nobody else's time.
For real. Like, I'm so happy when I wake up. Like, even though it be like 5:30 in the morning.
6 o'clock.
That alarm go off,
You be
bro.
like, right.
You lay there, you be like, damn.
But you gotta understand the blessing of feeling like damn.
Yeah, it's like, damn. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
here we go again.
Yeah,
like,
here we go. That is a blessing.
That's
though.
a blessing, cause like I said, like last year, like just looking back last year, we weren't in this position last year. So it's like now, just to be able to be in this position, you like, bro, I'm not like my granddaddy told me, take nothing for granted. So I
Gotta
put that.
thug it
You
out.
feel me?
Like you
You
gotta
gotta thug it out.
And what's crazy is like, you know how people give you advice or people tell you, like, okay, let's talk about like football for example, right? When I first got to school, my freshman year, you was a senior,
Yeah.
right? And you would tell me all the time, like, little bro, like this shit go by fast, bro. Like you gonna look up and you gonna be senior, you gonna be
Senior,
graduating.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have it no more. Take advantage of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cherish it. Da 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 da.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people can tell you that, right? But you don't really understand the full value of that until you get to that point where it's like, damn, I'm a senior. I'm finna graduate.
Here.
Where the time go?
Right, it's here.
I feel like the pandemic allowed us to see that every day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Facts.
that, like the pandemic allowed that phrase of the sayings of cherish it, bro. Don't take advantage of
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? Value it. Da 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 da.
For real.
Right. I felt like we seen that and we went through that. We lived that every day.
For real.
During the pandemic.
Cause like going back to just being like,
Or
cherishing
like,
and being enthusiastic.
during the early part of it.
Like I said, like we said, waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, you like, damn. But then you come to realization, you like, shit, well, at least I'm happy. You feel me? I'm happy to be in this position. I'm happy, you know, because last year I wasn't in this position. A couple years ago, I wasn't in this position.
Bro, I really wonder what my life would be if this pandemic didn't happen, bro.
For real. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like,
bro.
okay, let's talk about it. Let's
Facts.
as best as ooh, jeez, I can't talk.
It's
As
cocaine.
best as we can, let's try to figure out like where would we be? You know?
Bro, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think that I would, the mindset I'm in right now, I don't think I would be.
I don't think so either, bro.
I don't think I
I
would
don't
be.
think
here.
so either.
I'm
I
be
might
honest.
still be in the same position as far as like what I got going on because
There you
that was
go.
gonna happen regardless.
Right.
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 But most definitely, bro, the mental and the personal growth that I've experienced and that I've had through this, I don't know if I would be there. I'll probably be 35% of the way there.
Right.
You know?
You're a lot further than what you expected. Right? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
A lot further than what you expected. I agree with you. If I was just saying this, bro, like, just being that focused, bro, being in my bag, bro, I feel like I'm propelled past where I'm supposed to be right now. Like, cause there's some plans, there's some goals that I had set when Corona hit, bro. There's some goals that I had put in place, and I'm like, yeah, I want this to happen in 6 months. It's my goal for 6 months. It's my goal for for 9 months. It's my goal by next year, and all that stuff, bro. I didn't accomplish all them goals quicker than what I wrote them out to be. You feel me? So it's like, dang, Corona, man. It was bad, but there was some positives in Corona, bro.
It was bad, but it wasn't all that bad.
It wasn't all that bad, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you really,
especially if you like really took the time to sit down and like
Yes.
you know
Like-
what I mean. You know what I mean.
facts, cause like it was like one thing I can't say, like I journal. I've been journaling lately. Granny bought me one for Christmas. So bro, I really just took the time and all of my thoughts, bro, I put it into that journal. I write them. I take it with me anywhere, everywhere I go. It's in my bag. I write it down in it. You feel me? And so I really started that. Like I said, I really started that with bro. Bro really put me hip to it. You feel me? When you got business plans, anything on mind, you just sit down and write, bro. I make sure I do not leave the crib without my at least a notebook or two. I know I gotta write something down. I'm gonna have some thought in my head that I want to revisit. I gotta write that down, bro. And like I say, doing that, bro, and just really stand up on that, bro, that shit really helped me in this whole pandemic. You feel me? Just being able to sit down, put my thoughts on paper and visualize, like we say, visualize everything, bro, and see it, and being here now, that shit crazy. It's like that shit actually does work.
And what's crazy is what I'm proud of, right? Is not myself.
Right.
Right. I'm not proud of I am proud of myself, but what I'm most proud of is the growth I've seen around my team.
There you go. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all growth forced me. You know what I'm saying? It forced me to grow, and it forced me to really sit down. And I'm sure my growth forced other people of my team
there you go.
to grow and to really sit down and to really figure things out, bro. Because the conversations that me and my homeboys be having nowadays, bro, like we would have those conversations, but the conversations are so consistent now, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like I sat down, like, and I like, I got a, you feel me, group chat card. My brother Ernie put me and some of my other brothers in a group chat, and it's his foundation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we check in with each other every Monday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just challenge each other, right? We challenge each other to do more. We challenge each other to do better. We challenge each other's thinking, because it's like Ernie may come into the chat one day and drop a question, and you got 6-7 responses of different perspectives, and now I know what you think. I know how you think. Let me put my sense in, and let's collaborate on it. Let's mold it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
It's crazy because like you're absolutely right, and like it's the motivation, and there's never no envy. And I know Aaron and them, like I say, there's never no envy or no jealousy.
Nah, bro, it ain't no type of
like,
ain't nobody in my team on that type of time.
We ain't on that type of time. Like if bro can do something, you feel me? Bro got this, bro got that. I'm be happy for bro. Ain't no envy. Like no, ain't no jealousy. Like no, I ain't gotta be like I gotta go work.
Because bro gonna tell me, all right, bro, this is how I did this.
Yes, bro.
Even if it's something that you ain't really, you feel me? This is how I did this. Let me put you on real fast.
Right, and like I was telling you beginning of the show, like I was telling you about bro, like you feel me? What you just had did. He was like, are you happy as hell? Like hell yeah, I'm happy as hell.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna be the happiest nigga on planet. When my brothers do something they've been wanting to do,
because it's like this, bro. It's like this. You hang out with people that's like-minded.
Right.
And I asked my brothers and them not too long ago. I asked them. That was me, Mark. My bad, bro.
he tripping. He got the tweeter. He thought it was a
my bad, bro. My bad. But I asked bro, do I inspire y'all?
Right.
Because something that, like, when I leave this earth, I want part of my legacy to be that I was inspiring, right? I was an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? So Mark just did what he just did.
Right.
That's an inspiration, bro. That's inspiring. I'm inspired now to go do something greater. To go do to go do more. Because if this is what he's saying, and if this is what my brothers getting out of what they doing,
wait till I get that.
My time coming soon, because we like-minded. We on the same type of time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Another thing this pandemic taught me, bro, was faith and patience. I
go.
already had faith, right?
There you go.
I've always been a strong person in faith, but I've always struggled with patience a little bit.
Okay.
I've always wanted shit. Now, my mom and daddy could never tell me nothing because I'm on their ass about it. What we doing? When this happening?
Right.
Can I start getting ready now? I can't go to sleep.
I'm
impatient.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like ordering stuff. Why? I want to go get it because I can have it now.
Fuck up.
You know what I'm saying?
You rush, you fuck up more, bro.
Listen, bro.
You fuck up
Listen,
more.
bro. Moving too fast, bro. I can tell you how many times I didn't lock my keys in the car, bro. Because I'm moving too fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta slow down, bro, and you gotta be patient. I'm so okay with being patient nowadays, bro, because I ain't gonna lie. You know, the pandemic allowed a lot of people to, to come up,
right,
in a way.
For
you
real.
Know what I'm saying?
For real.
And being on social media, you seeing people that's of the same, I ain't gonna say same status as you, but peers. Right. You see peers, right, doing things at the age that we are, and it's like, damn, I want to do that. Or
Right.
you feel me? You seeing the famous people doing things and they getting off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I want that. I'm 22. I want that now. I don't want to wait till I'm 30,
Right.
late 30s, 40 years old to experience that. I want to experience all of that now, right? So I was growing, not envious, bro, but I was just on some like,
You just want it now.
I want it now. Like I'm over here brainstorming. Like, how can I get that now? How can I get this bag? Right.
Bro.
How can I put myself in that position now? Right. But after listening to Seeking Good Wisdom, right, listening to a few interviews and like people that's been through certain stuff, bro. I kept it written like and praying to God, bro, and having my mama, my prayer warrior mama pray, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've come to the conclusion that I am totally okay, and I'm falling in love with the process and stuff, bro.
Fall in love with the process.
Like,
there we go.
I told my mans the other day, we was chopping it up, bro, and I told him, like, he was like, bro, I'm tired of this shit.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, that's perfectly fine because you're human.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be tired. But let me tell you this. The things that you're going through, and y'all listen, the things that you're going through right now, the uncomfortableness that you're experiencing, the anxieties, the insecurities, you know what I'm saying, the growth that you're experiencing right now, is so valuable because you're going to be such a better person for it in the future. You're going to look back and be in the position where you want to be right. The position that you want to be in right now, eventually you're going to get to that spot. And you're going to look back at them days where you was envious, or not envious, but you was just wanting and being impatient.
Right.
And you're going to look back at it and you're going to be like, you know what? That was totally worth it. If I can be right here right now,
there you go.
That was totally worth it, bro.
Yes.
And that's where I'm at in my life right now. I'm cherishing all of these moments and all of in this process and this journey, because I know once I get to where I gotta go, and once I get to where I want to be and above, I'm gonna look back on this and I'm
And one thing I
done seen worse. I done been through worse.
I've been through way worse. I've been through oh man, they don't even know they have. But anyway, bro, one thing I tell people when they you feel me, they on their grind, they on their hustle, they on their journey. I tell them, like, one thing you gotta know. What you gotta know is that there's gonna be some bullshit come your way. Like, it's life.
Everything.
There's going to be bullshit. Ain't nothing. Life is not supposed to be perfect. Some shit is gonna happen. You just gotta expect it, bro, and be prepared for it. That way, when they do come, you like, I already knew this was coming. This ain't gonna throw me off my path, bro. Throw me off my rocker. Shit, you feel me? Step back. Like I say, peep the scene, and just continue to move on. Like, and that's how I've been able to stay on track. I know it's gonna be some bullshit. I know it's gonna be something. You feel me? It ain't like I'm pounding myself. I just know it's gonna be something, because
it's life. It happens. It's things you cannot control, right? The uncontrollables, right?
And there's the uncontrollables, bro.
If you catch yourself stressing and being uneasy about the things that you can't control, you're gonna have an uncomfortable life, because there's so many things in life that you can't control that you just gotta go ahead and adjust to once it happens.
For real, like I tell people all the time, it be some bullshit that come my way that I just laugh at, because I'll be like, bro, it's so minor. I just laugh at it, because it was like, I expected that to happen.
Exactly.
I expected that to happen.
It's like boom, damn, finally the bullshit happened. Now I can move on, right? Now I can adjust. Now I can do what I gotta do. It's like, damn, can you just hit me with all the bullshit right now,
Let's get this out the way.
So I can get it out the way, and then so I can just go ahead and move forward and shit be smooth sailing. But life don't work that way.
It does not.
It's gonna be different bullshits. It's gonna be different levels of bullshit the more you level up, right?
For real.
So when that time comes, you just gotta go ahead and refer to who you are as an inner person, right?
For real.
And get through it.
For real.
And be better from it. Because once you passed it and once you move forward from it, that's an experience that you've had. That's growth that you've experienced. That's a lesson that you've learned.
Right.
That's wisdom that you can give out to other people.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So at the end of the day, that puts you in a better position. Yeah, it was uncomfortable being in that situation, being in that bullshit, but at the end of the day, bro, like, you got to really, the perspective is, I'm going to be better from this.
There you go. So this is, I'm gonna transition into, because this is a good conversation, man. We getting to the end of it, so I'm finna transition. So for the bullshit, we're talking about the bullshit right now, and like the bullshit right now that I'm anticipating is, you feel me, my second dose of the coronavirus vaccine. Feel me? Because I just got it. I just got my first one Monday.
How did that happen? I mean, not how it happened, but how did your body react to it?
My arm hurt. I got it in my left arm, and I'm like hurt. Like it was different because you know how you get a shot, anything you get a poke into your body, your arms,
right?
It's gonna be sore. It was just sore, bro. It was sore. Like,
was it uncomfortable to lift up and stuff like that?
No, it's kind of like more like an aching sore.
Okay.
You feel
I know
me?
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I was at work. I rubbed it out. And one thing, keep moving it. Keep moving it and drink water. I tell y'all that if you get your first shot.
Cause I got my first shot on coming Thursday,
Yep.
and the thing is with the vaccine, bro, I was so hesitant, you know what I'm saying, to get it because it came out so quick and you don't really know, you know what I'm saying. You read and stuff about how certain people are reacting to it. But then my pops got it. He got both dosages and he good.
He good. Okay.
My mama finna get her second dosage. I know another dude that I trust. It's people. What I'm basically saying is I'm seeing people that I trust.
They okay.
You got it. You know what I'm saying. I'm saying people that I trust that have gotten it and they're okay. So that makes me feel better about getting this. And I'm just, you know,
because I'm gonna be honest
and
with y'all.
If it's gonna be around for as long as people saying, like it don't sound like Corona ain't going nowhere, right? It's just gonna be one of them things you just have to live with.
It's like when the flu first hit.
So you might as well go ahead.
Might as well. But I'm gonna be honest, and I you know, I made that segue into this conversation, this part of the conversation, because I wasn't getting it. I told mom, dude, straight up, I'm not getting it.
Facts.
Of course, she told Granny. You feel me? When Granny call you, and Granny wants you to do something, you can't say no.
You can't say no.
So Granny called me. You know, we had that conversation. And I explained to Granny why. You feel me? And this is the same thing for all of us black people in the community, like in society. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Granny, like, you gotta understand, you feel me? This Corona thing pop up, and then now it's kind of like us being educated, we understand how the pharmacy world works. You feel me? It's a rush to try to find a vaccine because we want the money. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's like they gonna, you know, you feel like they trying to come up. It's gonna be some bullshit, whatever vaccine they come up with. Mm-hmm. So you got all these pharmaceuticals going against each other, trying to come up with the vaccine. Boom, we get a vaccine. You know what I'm talking about, Granny? I'm like, it's just throughout history, you know, black people's bodies have always been fucked with. You feel me? Like our bodies, way back in slavery, we was basically used, you feel me, for experiments. So I'm like, I don't know what they injected into my body. You feel me? They just doing this shit just at the drop of a hat. Yeah. And we want them to, you know, just as soon as possible.
The history between this country and medicine and black folks,
it doesn't mix well.
Not a good relationship.
It's not a good relationship. So like, and to put this out there, that's why black people are having a hard time getting this vaccine, because it's like shit. You know, in general, we don't really trust the doctors because there's been some fucked up shit done to us, you know, throughout history. So I told my granny that. I'm like, you feel me? I'm more educated now and I understand how this all goes. Mm-hmm. You know, and I was like, you know, really just off the strength of her, you know, just having faith in God, I was like, I'm gonna get it, you know. And, you know, my first dose went straight. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm just waiting on the second dose, which I'll probably get another 2 weeks.
Right.
But I just want to put this out there so y'all know, you know, I got it. Bro planning on getting on Thursday. I'm straight. You feel me? We know people that's straight. You know, just to kind of ease y'all nerves about it if you are debating on getting it. But, you know, I just had to make that because mental health was another thing that we really learned about too. I learned a lot about in this pandemic.
Yeah, that's most definitely been taken a lot more serious.
A lot. You know, and then with you know, the school I work at, my school this week, we celebrated mental health awareness week. Mm-hmm. So I just had to really talk about that for black people, man, because it's like we done been through a lot of bullshit, you know, and a lot of people aren't easy. Like it's gonna take a minute before we get to, you know, I feel like majority of the country getting vaccinated. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, you know, and it's things that they don't want to address, the elephant in the room, but you gotta address it. Right. And the government, you gotta address it. Like, yeah, y'all done did some fucked up shit to us. That's why we so unsure about this shit, man. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm good, y'all. You know, it's, you know, also do what you want to do. Do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do, but
do what you want to do. But I'm good.
If y'all mess with us, you know what I'm saying, and y'all trust us, we plan on making stuff happen. But to close out this episode, bro, pandemic in a year review, it don't seem like it's gonna go away no time soon, if ever, right? So what you looking to do, right? And what you looking to continue to do the rest of this year? You know what I'm saying?
Elevate. Like recently, man, I had to make some grown man decisions. Really, like real life grown man decisions about my professions, you know, and my life. You feel me? And other people around it. Like I had to make a real life, a grown man decision. You know, and it was really like, okay, if I do this, I'm able to do a lot more and elevate a lot quicker compared to if I do this. You know, this is, I know for a fact deep down inside, this is best for me. But you know, you got your passions and your love, and you just like, you know, that falls on this side, and it's a battle. But to answer your question, bro, I'm just looking to continue to elevate, bro. You know, like I said, it's time. Taking my time, you know, I'm not rushing, like you talked about, bro, and just going from there. You know, elevate can be anything, you know, with the job, school, life, anything around me, but just continue to elevate. What about you?
No, man, that's good stuff. Of course, I'm in agreement with you, bro. Yeah. Elevating, right? But personally, bro, I want to continue this trend I'm on, bro, of growth. You know what I'm saying? And recognizing my own growth and positivity. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And perspective and time and wisdom and enthusiasm, all that.
Yep.
I want to continue that, bro. And I want to continue, you know, being on that trend of really becoming a man, you know, being a grown man, handling business and stuff like that, bro.
Yep.
And if I can leave y'all with anything, before we get up out of here, if I can leave y'all with anything, I want to leave y'all with this. You feel me? Life ain't perfect, right?
Facts.
You gonna have your ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I was taught is you gotta treat them with the same respect, right?
Facts.
You gotta treat your ups and downs with the same respect. Don't get too high.
Don't get too low.
And don't get too low. Stay even keeled at all times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna do nothing but help you out and make you better, right? Don't get too high again. Don't get too low, because hard times don't last forever.
Tough people do.
Right, tough people do. Hard times don't last forever. Tough people do. And the things that you going through, it may seem like it's never gonna end, but one day you gonna look up and that shit gonna be over.
It's gonna be over.
And as a person, you gonna be better from it. And I really want y'all to understand that everything that you going through for a reason.
Facts.
And you gonna be better from it.
Facts.
So I just want personally to keep allowing God to order my footsteps.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? To lead me and guide me. I want to keep growing in my faith, right?
For real.
And I want to continue seeking good wisdom.
There you go, man.
That's all I really got, and let everything else handle itself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Be prepared for the opportunities that are presented to me, and execute when it's time to execute.
There you go.
That's all I got.
Stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready.
You feel me?
And take them losses.
Right.
Y'all for tuning in to another episode of Pure Philosophy. Like bro said, let us know how y'all doing.
Right, man.
Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. Y'all man, to anything and everything. Let us know. We want some action. You know, that interactivity from y'all.
Right.
From our audience.
We finna turn this thing up. For sure. It's finna be the summertime in a minute. We gonna be outside, taking trips, shooting, outside. And don't forget, man.
If you want to collab with us too, let us know.
Right, tap in.
You feel me? You gotta be doing something. You gotta be doing something. Something, you feel me? Bossing your life up. If you want to collab with us, let us know. Tap in with us, man. We open.
So shout out to Hood Philosophy. Shout out HD Philo. Shout out Double Dose. Different dose. I'm tripping, my bad.
That double dose, different dose.
All the dosages. Take all the vaccines.
Man, look at it.
Different Dose LLC. Yeah. We out of here, man.